on. We've got a weather impact day in store for today, but not for the rest of the weekend. We're talking about the weekend forecast and festival season. We're going to have a few showers and storms around. I don't think either day is a total washout, but if you have a day of preference to get out, I think Sunday is going to be the better day for you. I think we'll see more sunshine and some mainly dry weather over the area. So conditions certainly looking a little bit better then. Fall countdown, 25 days. We got just over about 3.5 weeks now to the first day of autumn. A little foggy out there. Again, some reduced visibility. Still coming down. Less than 2 miles visibility at Smith Reynolds Airport. Hickory down 40 quarter-mile visibility, and some fog in some of the mountain valleys to our north and west. Temperatures over the area have slipped into the 60s. Winston-Salem, Lexington, and all across our northern and western counties. Currently 71 from Burlington to Greensboro. We had a few spots of rain near Greensboro, really between on Highway 29 between Greensboro and Reedsville earlier. That has since fizzled away. A few strays along a frontal boundary may pop up here and there during the early part of the day. And as temperatures heat up, I think more widespread showers and storms start to flare up. Water is loaded with, the atmosphere is loaded with water, and that can help produce some heavy downpours, some frequent lightning, as well as some damaging wind gusts if you get a downburst coming out of some of these storms. Risk is relatively low, a marginal risk, but some of those storms could turn severe today. Something to keep in mind if your skies darken. And there is a risk for some flash flooding. We are under, at least south of I-85, a level 2 risk for heavy rain-induced flash flooding. So I'll have to watch out for that as those storms kind of reach a fever pitch later today and into the evening. Coverage should be about 40% during the height of all of this. I think storms become more numerous about 2 or 3 o'clock today, continue this evening, and should fade about 8 or 9 p.m. We'll start that a little earlier in the foothills, about 1 or 2 p.m. today. Still a 40% chance for showers and storms, and then they should get east of you by around dinner time tonight. Mountain temperatures, mid to upper 70s this afternoon, 30% rain chance. This all peaks in the afternoon. Could see an evening shower storm, but it should move out from there. And you can see in the hour by hour, sun will help kind of fire things up even more, make things more unstable, allowing those storms to get a little mean as they track through our area and then fade during the evening hours. We'll keep a chance for an overnight shower, and more of an easterly wind is expected to develop on Saturday. That could push some rain from east to west through our area. This model pretty bullish in doing that. I've only got a 30% rain chance in. We'll see how this plays out over the next 24 hours or so. Then Sunday, we're not talking too much about rain. All right, this is Tropical Storm Dolly. That's a coincidence that it is named Dolly. It's been on this list for years, and it just happened to be the next name on the list. The storm is struggling a bit. It's kind of slamming into very dry air, indicated by the orange that we have on the water vapor imagery. The center of the storm is right about here on the northern edge of the circulation, so it's more exposed to the elements. The storm is expected to struggle to strengthen over the next 24 hours. You can see the latest track keeps it around 40 miles per hour. It eventually weakens into kind of an open tropical wave as it begins to move into the Caribbean islands, but it should lash it with wind and rain. The moisture could carry into the Gulf, perhaps the southwest Atlantic, heading into late next week. So we'll be watching for any influence of the leftovers, but we're not expecting a tropical system to impact the U.S. at this time. We're watching it though. The heat's back as early as Monday. We have a lot of days in the 90s starting next week.